Hey guys, this is Omer from MMOs.com. Do a quick first impressions gameplay video for Honkai Impact, a free-to-play mobile action RPG developed and published by a Chinese company called Mihoyo. So 10 to 15 minutes on the ground checking this game out. Next comments if you guys do want to play Honkai Impact or just learn more about it, do check the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. So that's what we get started right now. We are seeing all the playable characters, which we don't have any of them unlocked right now, but you can see there's quite a few of them. They actually have various different skins as well. It's an action RPG, and I wanted to do a video for this one because this is actually a bit of a unique game, and it's unique because there's no actual auto-playing. You have to actually play the game yourself. I'm like what I'm seeing over there. She's the character I want to unlock. There's also a lolly character towards the end. I gotta get both of these as well. She's the kawaii lolly. She's a priest lolly too. Anyway, she's S rank. She's the higher tier ones, obviously more rare. And when you click on your character, she's a little tsundere. She's kind of pushing you away. I have the voice in Japanese as well. She just said Nani when I clicked on her. The game is by default in Chinese, but you can play with the Japanese voices. We can max it out later. It gains points every time we click on her. Gotta max that relationship. Not sure what it does just yet. But for now, let's go get started. It's a linear-based game where you have a lobby, which we're in right now, and you basically progress through the game's story and various missions. There are some multiplayer components as well. You can see the rewards you get for completing this. We get 4 ice cubes, some Digimon paw, and some twin tail character. Nice. Let's go and do this right now. And let's jump right in. There are missions you can do with other players, so there is some multiplayer components to it as well. So you do these missions to get resources and just progress through the story. Unfortunately, because it's all in Chinese, we don't really understand it, or in Japanese voices actually. You can read it here as well if you want. But unfortunately, there is no English release for this one just yet. But the actual graphics are quite good. You can see right from the game. It looks actually really gorgeous, I think. It's one of the prettiest mobile games I've actually played. It's actually one of the prettiest mobile anime games I've ever played. We're going to have to skip this real quick, and you can see the combat at work. It is action-oriented, and it's actually pretty fun, because there's actually some skill involved. You have to actually dodge attacks. When attacks are coming, you have to basically hit the dodge buttons over there, and you get behind enemies and swing at them as well. And the combat is buttery smooth as well. And you don't autoplay this either. You have to actually play the game yourself, which I think already is kind of interesting, because we've seen so many mobile games with the auto-playing feature, and it's interesting to see a breath of fresh air where it's a game you have to kind of play on your own. Though right away, some of the combos are pretty straightforward. You just basically mash the same attack. Once your gauge fills up your SB gauge, you can do your special attack, and that basically enhances all your other attacks. It says warning, it means a boss is coming up, a boss of the level. The levels really aren't too in-depth, and it doesn't matter how far you get into the story. They're pretty short. You're basically just killing bosses at the end of each level. I do some sick jukes. If you time your juke at the right time, basically all the attacks are dodgeable, which again, it's skill-based and kind of interesting. What I like right away is just the buttery smooth animations. Oh, we can go special mode too. There we go. These first few levels shouldn't be giving you a big trouble. Obviously, you can grind past if you need to. We got 25 hit combo and boom, beat the level in 1 minute. I think the more difficult levels will take like 5, 6, up to 10 minutes or so, but they don't take too long. I got the dual pistol wielding character. Look at that. She just winks at you when you beat the level too. The game's graphics are mega cute. And fortunately, even though the game is in Chinese, much of the game is fan translated. You can see like screenshots of what all the buttons do. And once you learn what those buttons do, it's pretty straightforward. Because once you've played, a handful of these mobile games, they're really not too different. You upgrade your weapons, you get resource by doing that. It wants to go here. It wants to go to the next level actually. We'll go do that one right away. But I can show you the weapon upgrading system as well. You just have to get mats and resources, and your weapons can transform and upgrade as well. And it's very straightforward. And once you learn your way around it, there's really nothing too nuanced over there that you simply can't figure out on your own anyway. So 3 attacks, it's trying to teach me a combo. Fortunately, okay, we just gotta do it 3 times. 3 attacks, there you go. And then we have to click on it again, and let's see what happens. There you go. Boosh! Laid a giant Honkai on them, whatever that was. I don't know, that was actually Honkai. I'm not even sure what Honkai Impact actually means. And you think with, these graphics and this art style, and even with the Japanese voices, it was a Japanese developed game, but no. It's a Chinese game. Maybe it'll launch in Japan one day too. Graphically, again, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Even the movement, look at the jiggle. It looks quite nice. Look at this last item, and it tells us where to go to. You really can't get lost. And I just love the fact that there is no autoplay either. You have to actually play the game yourself. The only downside to that though is if the game doesn't get too challenging later, it can definitely be a bit grindy. And I've always been, personally with the autoplaying mechanics, I've personally always figured that a game like this should have autoplay disabled for a map you've never beaten, and after you beat a level, you can maybe turn it on then if you'd like. That's, I think, a pretty happy medium ground. Or just go with the no autoplay anyway, and hopefully make your game fun so people don't have to autoplay it anyway. That's probably the most ideal system. And that's what they're trying to go with Honkai Impact. Let's kill this guy right here. And again, to play this game as well, it's actually really easy. No, QQ accounts needed. You just download the game through the APK if you're playing on Android. Just search Google Honkai Impact 3 APK, download it, and you're pretty much good to go. You can make a guest account in like one click, and you put an email and password, boom, you're in. Very easy to figure out, so super convenient. I'll have a link to the APK in the video description as well. So you can see your kind of score at the end of the level, and you can see some goodies that you got, how much XP we leveled up our character with. And I think once you finish the tutorial, you get a free gacha as well. If you played any of these gacha games, I think this is the tutorial zone right here. Is once you finish the base levels, you actually once you finish the tutorial levels, you can actually get a free gacha pull, and a lot of people end up kind of re-rolling their accounts until they get a good gacha on that first pull. Personally, I don't like doing that, but it's a lot of people do it for tons of mobile games. Again, these early levels are pretty easy. I imagine it will get a bit harder though. But again, oh, look at that sick juke right there. We just juked it and went to bullet time mode. And it feels very satisfying to actually juke attacks. So the combat is actually pretty fun. Again, I haven't seen anything like this in mobile. So I kind of wish there was more skills, a little more to it. But obviously, you only have so many buttons you can worry about when you're playing a mobile game. I mean, they can't add too many skills. Look at that sick juke. Oh, we took 8 damage still. I think the big guy hit me though. Juke these guys. Get behind this guy. Oh, get out. Wow, look at that sick juke. Again, there's something about actually dodging attacks on your own that feels super satisfying. Let's go do this as well. Boosh. Probably should say that for the boss actually, because he's spawning right now. Man, this massive AoE when you're doing a special move is pretty intense. Keep in mind, every character will play a bit different as well. I'm playing the default character right now, but as you unlock more characters, they'll probably all play a bit differently as well. Maybe better on certain levels and whatnot. Are we getting hit over here? There we go. Yeah, there's 2 of me right there. Easy level. And you saw how many characters there were too, so there's actually a fair amount of variety in Honkai Impact. There you go. Let's go see the characters again real quick. Are these like premium things? Oh, these are just how many points I got if I met all the achievements. So we got another story scene right here. I'm like what I'm seeing over here too. A+. Graphically, again, the game is superb. I guess we can't skip this. The game really wants us to thoroughly enjoy the game's storytelling. Oh no! She fell down, or something fell down. Yeah, she fell down. Kiana! Kiana! It's Keanu Reeves. Oh! I thought it was gonna be animated. Oh, look at that booty shot. Look at this very practical. Like, why is like the middle part like almost see-through? It's such an impractical, ridiculous short design, but I like it. Level 6. Oh, we got a lightsaber. We got a laser pointer rather. We got something else. Obviously, you'll kind of be confused at what you're picking up, but a lot of what you get, we got these ice cubes. You use it to upgrade stuff anyway. These 2 for sure, I know you upgrade stuff with. Probably this as well, because you got 4 pieces of it too. You can figure. Oh, here we go. We're going back to the home level. We gotta go here, and now we're going to click on this, and this is what we get for beating these levels. These are little achievements you get. Get these as well. I didn't collect these from earlier anyway. That's why there's a few. Did we get a new character? If we get a new character, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, tutorial lady, let's get out of there. You can actually turn the tutorial off too, which is pretty nice. So we got our second character right now from the tutorial, also a B rank character, so nothing too special. The characters level up individually, separately as well, so you do have to kind of grind each one a bit. Let's go use all our points, and then we're gonna put that microchip inside of her, and that obviously makes her level 5. Makes a lot of sense, you know. You put microchips in girls, they level up. This will be the skin option because we see something over there. And we click on this again, and we click on the accept button. And I want to see if we can try her out in battle. So we get both of them in battle. Can we get both? Let's see. So we got party of 2 now, level 6 and level 5. So party of 3. And you can, I believe you can go with other players as well at one point. So there is that multiplayer aspect to Honkai Impact. Honestly though, the combat fluidity here is better than some of the PC MMORPGs I've played. Now the only drawback here though is because the combat has been way simpler. Because it's a mobile game, it might be less, intense later on. It won't be like Blade and Soul style split-second decisions actually matter. Really, the only mechanic you gotta worry about is dodging. That's really just about it. So that kind of limits how much you can do with it. But still, I think it's a very beautiful mobile game. Just kind of hope there's more depth to the combat than just mashing one button over and over again until your special fills up, then mashing the special every single time. Because again, the only button you gotta worry about is that dodge. Applauding, props to them for making a non-autoplay game as well. And I'm sure people could be like, oh man, no autoplay? That sucks. But there's plenty of autoplay games out there for people that want the autoplay. So it's nice to see, again, something a little bit different. Production value is top-notch though. I would love to see games like this come to English eventually. But again, mobile games are clearly getting better because even if you don't like the autoplay and you write off mobile games, so yeah, we switched to another character just now. So you can have up to 3 characters at once in your party. And my dodge here is a bit different as well. I'm getting hit a few times too because I'm not quite good at the game just yet either. But all these attacks are dodgeable. Oh, look at that sick juke. You get a bullet time like thing when you juke too, which kind of makes it feel even more satisfying. So you can switch between those 3 characters whenever in combat. Can I kill 2 more dudes for this? So we just click on this. Yep, there you go. Instant switch between them. That's mega cool, actually. So what's interesting too is my character literally has 2 guns. This default character, but she doesn't use her guns. She's just meleeing with her weapons. It's just pretty redonkadonk. Here comes a juke. Switch again. Oh, we got hit. We're taking some deeps. We still have plenty of HP. If you ever die in the harder levels, you can just grind the lower levels anyway until you get the gear and the upgrades and whatnot. But I'm taking out, like, already this is more challenging than like most mobile games I've ever played, literally. That attack looked mega cool, actually. It's when you get the special move on her. So each special move is different as well. And your auto attacks are slightly different between each character as well. So there's some variety if you want to collect all the characters and whatnot. But yeah, that's Honkai Impact. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. Honestly, it's a pretty solid experience. I'm just afraid the combat will get repetitive later. Because, again, the mechanic you have to worry about is dodging. Once you get that figured out, you're A-okay, it seems. But yeah, if you guys do want to play Honkai Impact 3 or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. Anyway, guys, later. There you go. Let's see our finishing move over here at the end of the level. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I still want to unlock the lolly at the end, but we gotta work for her. Gotta work to get lucky with the gotcha. Anyway, guys, later.